And thank you for being here. My name is Margaret Hull. This is Reem Amici. Reem will lead me through the application of my own makeup in this performance, which is titled MUA. This performance explores the transfer of labor under these particular circumstances when we don't have the benefit of human-to-human touch. Anchoring this performance is a blouse from the ongoing series, McCall's 8616. In this series, I produced the same blouse repeatedly using a 1983 McCall Pattern Company blouse that was produced in collaboration with Brooke Shields. She's on the cover of the pattern envelope, and we'll take inspiration from this particular image of her and other advertising images featuring Brooke Shields in the resulting image that we make at the end of the performance. Okay, Reem, I'm ready to get started.
Okay, great. So first thing you want to do is get your Fit Me Maybelline concealer.
Okay, got it here.
So I want you to have like not that much product on the applicator, and then go ahead and using the applicator, do just a couple dots under each eye.
Like there.
Yeah. And then using your ring finger,
Mhm.
go ahead and just even it out and spread the product out. And the warmth in your finger will melt it into your skin for a more seamless finish. And then once both sides are done, using the pointy end of your makeup sponge, you can go ahead and use that to buff out where the end of the product was.
So like
In a
more.
dab motion, or in a tapping motion. Yeah, like that. So yeah, basically this sponge will serve as a buffer so that no harsh lines are transparent.
Okay.
Okay, looks good. Then I'm gonna have you go ahead and take your mascara, or your, actually, no, let's do the curler first.
Okay.
And then just give like a good curl to both sides before applying the mascara.
How long should I hold for?
You can do like between 5 and 7 seconds per side. You can even like pump it a couple times per side too.
Okay.
Okay, looks great. And then you're gonna go ahead and take your mascara and start at the root of your lashes and wiggle left and right to get the maximum amount of product. And you're going to want majority of the product to be um, placed at your base for volume on your lash line. And then drag what's left on the remainder of the lashes.
Should I re-dip?
Yeah, for sure. Feel free to do so as many times as needed. Everyone's eyes are different. And you can even try like blinking downwards slowly while the wand is there. It should curl your lashes upwards. Yep, just like that.
Mm. I think the left eye has more applied, but
Yeah, it does. It does look great though.
okay, good. So I'm gonna go back to this one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a little under my eye.
That's okay. So once it completely dries, we'll remove it with a makeup wipe. If you do it while it's still wet, it'll like drag out.
Okay.
Okay, the mascara looks great though.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call that done.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. So, while the mascara dries, on the one that got on your skin, we can go ahead and move on to brows. You want to
Okay.
take your brow pencil that you purchased, and you can run the side with the spoolie just through your hairs to get them going in the same direction. And feel free to brush upwards as well, especially in the front. Yeah, this will serve as a
That,
guide. Yeah, that's going to serve as a guide for when we go in with the product, because I'm going to have you follow the natural direction of your brow hairs.
okay. Does that look
Yeah, that looks perfect.
okay?
And then go ahead and open the other side where the product is.
Okay.
Okay, so you can start like on the arch of your brow.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and begin doing the strokes downwards. You just want to do it gently because you can always make it darker if need be. And just follow like downwards naturally where the arch of your brow is.
So like I'm following the hairs going this way or down
No,
this
you
way.
want to follow the hairs, but it's going to be down because that's where your arch is. So once we get to the front, it'll be the opposite.
And how far out should I go?
Um, hmm. I wouldn't go too far out. Like how you have it now, I think is good.
Okay.
Because basically, we're just gonna fill in the sparse areas while keeping your natural shape. Yes, exactly.
Okay, should I move on to this part or
Yeah.
keep going?
So the front of the brow, you want to go in with a lighter hand because naturally we have more skin there. And you
Okay.
want to go in like an upwards stroking motion, just gently with the product.
Can't tell if I'm doing anything.
No, you are. I think that looks great. You're
Okay.
coming for my job, Margaret.
Keep going or
Yeah, do it as much as you see necessary.
okay.
Just fill
I
in
think I'm
all
gonna
the sparse areas.
stop. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop on that eye. So
Perfect. And then
over
repeat the
here.
same on the other eye.
Do they look even? Can you tell?
Your right brow has more product, I think.
Okay, even just this part.
Yeah,
I need to keep going. Okay.
I would say so.
Better. Still
Yeah, that looks better. And you didn't do the front of your left brow yet, right?
right.
Okay.
Not enough.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty even.
Okay.
And it's still, while still looking very natural.
Yeah.
So kind of keeping the same idea with the brow gel. You also want to take the brow gel and for the front of the brows, don't get a ton of product like on the brush, but like just gently, like in the front, brush the brows upwards because it's more natural that way.
Okay. So starting at the corner of the eye
Right.
in go up.
Yeah. Yeah. Go up. Kind of the same idea that we had with the actual brow pencil for the front of the brows. Just upwards motion.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to keep the hairs in place.
And then
And then
should
near
I
the
um
eyelids, yeah, near
oh
like the,
reapply product?
sorry, what was your question?
Did you say reapply product? Or no?
Wait, sorry, what was the question?
Do I need to reapply product?
No, not with the brow gel.
Okay.
But near like the tail of the brow, you can go ahead and brush them downwards, the hairs.
Okay.
Okay, that looks good. It looks super natural too.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing over here.
Right.
And I guess this is this supposed to look like anything? Can you see?
No, it's a clear product. You can get a colored one, but most people just use clear. Okay, looks good. And then do you want to show me where the mascara was, where it got on your face?
It's right under here.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you can take a makeup wipe and kind of place the makeup wipe around your pointer finger in a cone shape so that it's really thin and we're not removing what you put there. Yep, just like that. And just like gently like tap on the circle that you got there. And then once again, we're going to let that dry.
Okay. Oh, I see some on the other side too. Ooh.
No problem. That's why we got the wipes.
Mhm. Okay.
Great. So while that dries, we can move on to the contour.
All right. So which one is that? Which one do I need?
So you want to use the cooler shade in the palettes, none of the orangey brown ones.
Oh,
It's
like
going to be
far.
so second row in the middle.
This one. This one.
Yeah, so that one, and we might mix it with the one next, like to the left of it.
Um,
No,
this one.
other side. Yeah, first one and the second one. Yes.
These two.
Yeah, those two.
Okay. And
But
which brush?
we'll start with the first one, and then you want to use the angled brush.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this one.
No, the other one first.
This one.
Yeah. And then the best way for me to explain it is you're going to create a three, like the number three on both sides of your face. So it's going to hit, the color's going to hit the temple, underneath the cheekbone, and slightly on the jaw.
Okay.
And just
Temple.
off some of the product.
How much should I have on the brush?
Yeah, so you want to reduce it by like 50% in your case. So yeah, you can tap it like that. Okay, yeah. Perfect. And then go ahead and start on the temple.
Start like, okay, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a three.
Yes. Exactly.
Should I blend that out
Yeah, you
or?
can get it out to your desired appearance.
Okay.
It's just meant to give you some color on the skin, and then you want to repeat the same thing on the other side.
Okay. So like that much?
Yeah, that's good. Because if need be, we can always add more.
I think I had a heavier hand up here and I
Yeah,
don't see it as much down
no
here. Should I
worries.
reapply?
Yeah, I mean, you can just take like the bare brush that you're holding now and just run it
Mhm.
over wherever you feel like you had a heavy hand.
Okay.
And then you want to take the second shade.
So this one?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. And then the same amount. But this is going to go only directly underneath the cheekbone. So the highest point of your ear, if you take like your finger and like you place it there, that's like where you want the product to go.
Like
Yeah, like that. So like right underneath where the finger would be. You can also just suck in your cheeks and you can see like you're able to find the cheekbone. So it's going to go,
Mhm.
product goes directly under the cheekbone. Yeah, but starting like more near your hairline in your ear.
Mhm. Okay. And blend out. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can even use your sponge to blend it out if you feel that you had a heavy hand with it, but you have the right idea. Yeah, just a dabbing motion. Because we also want that drama to translate onto photos and videos.
Hmm.
That looks great.
More blending? No, that's okay. Okay. Okay, so other side.
Yeah, you're gonna do the same thing. That
This
looks
is good.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after using the beauty blender, you can take the makeup brush that you didn't use. I think it was the buffer
Hmm.
one. It's like white, and you can run it over the powder to mix it all together.
So the whole area where I've applied
Yeah,
powder
and
and
then also
gloss.
where the contour is, just to keep the
Okay.
three going. Exactly. Yeah, you have the right idea with it. Perfect. I love how that looks.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, I see what it is. I see what it does.
Exactly. So it's just accentuating your cheekbones basically. But next we can move on to the highlighter now if you're happy with the contour.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So the highlighter is gonna go directly on the cheekbone, like on the highest point of your face, in
Okay.
between your cheekbone and your eye. So if you look, it's actually where the light is naturally hitting, right on your cheekbone.
Okay. So like
That's where that goes.
right there.
Yes.
Okay. And am I like what motion do I want?
You can swipe it, and then you're going to use your ring finger to melt the product and blend it.
And should I start right here or and go upward?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, exactly. And then same with this, you can also just see directly what it does.
Mm-hmm. Does that look blended enough or should it
Yeah,
blend
it
in?
does. It actually looks very blended and natural.
Okay.
And then you
Good.
want to repeat the same thing on the other side. It's super cohesive in terms of how the hair looks too.
Mm-hmm.
Like very wet and tousled. It's the same
Mm-hmm.
idea, which looks
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Do they look even? Just
Yeah, it looks even.
okay, great.
Okay, so next we're gonna do, well, last but not least, we're gonna do the lip liner now. Um,
Okay.
and you just got the one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you are going to run the product across the Cupid's bow.
Okay. That's here.
Yes.
And well,
But you want to do it in not a perfectly straight line. Like, don't follow the natural curve of the Cupid's bow. Do it a little bit in a straighter line. It will give the look of a shadow and of more fullness.
does it matter where I start? Should I start?
No, it doesn't matter where you start because I'm not going to have you line your entire mouth.
Uh-huh.
We're just going to do parts. Basically, this is lip contouring.
Okay. And is the Cupid's bow this line too? Like, should I go down
Yeah, you can
inside
extend
the
it.
part?
Feel free to extend slightly.
Can you see it?
Yeah, that looks perfect.
Okay.
And you can take when you're done with the top lip, you can take your ring finger and run it across the Cupid's bow slightly, just to ensure that it's blended and there are no harsh lines.
Yeah, I kind of feel like over here, it sort of just stops. I guess should I just go back and blend that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and blend that.
Okay.
Perfect. And then for the bottom lip, I'm gonna have you concentrate most of the product like smack in the center of the bottom lip.
Okay.
Like right under where like that natural shadow is of the mouth. Or right on top of, I mean. Yeah, exactly right there. And then just create like a small line, extend it ever so slightly on each side. And then once again, you can use the ring finger to um, pull out the product more. Okay, that looks
More.
perfect.
Okay.
You can put more, it's definitely buildable.
I think I'm okay with it as it is.
Perfect.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, so your last step is actually going to be your gloss. So
Okay.
the gloss, you can go ahead and feel free to just apply it everywhere. I would like center most of it if I were you in like the middle of the mouth because it's kind of the same idea as the highlight. You kind of want to put it the most where the light naturally hits.
And should I go up to that liner line
Yeah,
or
definitely I would.
and then bottom or should I do more on the top?
You can go ahead and do the bottom too. You want the iridescence of the product to be picked up on film.
What do you think?
It
Enough?
looks great.
Okay, so that was the last step.
Yes.
So hair.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should I leave it down?
Can I see the blouse?
Sure. I'll go ahead and stand up so you can see the full blouse.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. I love it. I think if you want to look like more refined, I would do the hair up.
Okay.
It does look down, like very good down too.
guess it can be kind of messy.
Yeah, for sure. That looks great. The side looks like amazing.
Okay, I think I'm ready to take some images.
Great.
All right. All right.